dropped. I hate that. Somebody must have reported it. It was fantastic stream. Lots of participants. We get ready to go to the truck. We get ready to go to the truck, y'all. Y'all come on with me. Let me bag my food. We're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful conversation. Our stream dropped. I don't know why they mess with my channel. I mean, you got all these news channels, all these content creators that deal with real life and real issues. And then when we get to talking, they want to come and shut us down. Okay. So we're going to go over to the truck. We're going to talk. Let me get... I don't know, like, why they like to bother us. Why we can't share our perspective and our opinion. Why our live stream got to drop. We're going to the truck and we're going to talk some more. But anyway, yeah, so Nolan Wells, yeah, my heart goes out, y'all. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Is this the... Oh, yeah. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Are y'all back? Hold on for a second. I don't see how nobody could... I don't see how nobody could finish this plate. Turn the AC on, baby. It's hot. What time is it? 12:11. Y'all, the live dropped and we came back. So, if y'all wasn't here on the first part of the live, then welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Welcome back, honey. Let me get situated. Happy Thursday, y'all. It's almost Friday. Oh. Okay. Maybe that'll be good. There we go. Can y'all hear me good? Y'all come on back. Let us finish talking. Let us finish talking. Somebody comment, because I don't see no comments. And there's 22 people in here. Hit the like button, baby. Ooh, air condition me. Y'all come on in, honey. 26 views. Y'all hit the like. Hit the like. So we won't drop. Hello, Jordan. How you doing? Good afternoon. We just did a mukbang. And it was glorious. Hello? Yes. Good. Oh, yeah, I went with another company, darling. Yeah, we'll be closing in about a week. No. No, 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 no. I'm actually live streaming right now. And I just answered my other phone. Okay. Cheryl, the number 4. Yep. Oh, okay. No, yeah, I remember seeing it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, hold on one second. Okay. And I'll send you that estimate as soon as I get a chance. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Y'all, what's up? Oh my God, I got so much going on. But anyway, y'all, we were just talking about that beautiful, beautiful Nolan Wales, and then some of y'all came back and told me there's another young black boy with similar circumstance and the same thing, like he showed up unalive. So I was asking my white friends here on YouTube and subscribers and supporters to just try to, because white people are doing it on TikTok. So here on YouTube, try to put yourself in in um in black people's shoes, and then from there, what would you tell your children about, what would you say to your kids about what's going on? What is going on with the network? We still going to talk. I don't care how you I don't know why they do us like that. We had a lot of people in here, Mr. Time. We had a lot of likes, and a lot of people had gave. And I don't know what word that we spoke that triggered the algorithm that made our live collapse. I don't know. It's not my phone. It's not my phone. Phone is good. So I don't know what was said. I know one thing, this air conditioner feel good because, honey, the air conditioner feel good because, baby, my underarms are wet, and y'all know I don't even sweat, which ain't no good thing. It ain't no good thing that I don't sweat. We had over 100 people in here and 60 something likes. What? And I know a couple of my friends were in here too. Oh my God. Yeah, like, what happened? Child, I'm telling you. That, you know, some people come through, Mr. Time, and they say, well, sure, you're not the only one. I put my Bluetooth down in my bra. You're not the only one that's going through this. And I said, oh my, I hate it. Because it take a lot of energy, Mr. Time. It take a lot of you guys coming in here when y'all can have something else to do for us to put a live stream together, and then it just go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Good morning, Seneca. I love you right back. You the sweetest thing. I love you right back. You are the brat, could be sisters or everybody always say that. You're definitely not the only one because sometimes you can see, like right now, you have 24 people in here and 10 likes. Daniel turn around and say one person with 6 likes. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, I'm sweet to you, Seneca. But you a liar, though, Seneca. You might be sweet, but you tell lies real bad. I don't like them lies, Seneca. You got to stop lying to me, I'm telling you. Yes, I'm already in the car, girl. Honey, we have, or a guy, I don't know which one. I had to come on and get into the car. Because, baby, first of all, we only ate that fish. We had 2 fries and a little bit of the slaw. I'm full to the rim. And I got a whole lot of lemonade left. It's like up here. Y'all, I really don't eat that damn much to be this big. But I ain't all that big, though. Okay, so when this evening, I'm going to back away from the camera. And I'm going to show y'all what size I really am. I guess I got to, I need somebody to compare myself to. Oh, look her up. Look her up, Mr. Time. Look her up. What's her Alvin Cobbs? Look up The Brat and you'll see a photo. A lot of people say me and her look just like. You're not so small as I have been looking at you. I'm not skinny. I've never been skinny. But I ain't the biggest lady in the room at all. Nowhere near it. You know how, like, what's her Zeno boo? Yes, Jermaine Dupri Brat, yeah. In my opinion, you are in great shape. There's nothing like a full-figure black lady. They are gorgeous. Thank you, Alvin Carr. I am full-figure. I'm like a size 14, but I'm not a hippie 14. I'm more of a shapely, thick, real bad 14. See what I'm saying? But I'm not wide at all. It ain't giving wide at all. Not even my back. They call me big back on YouTube, but my back ain't big either. I'm just like, I'm thick like that. For real. Heavy. Real bad. But I want to lose some weight. Some. Not much now. Because I've never been skinny, so I don't know what skinny is. I've never been that. If I would have seen that comment, I would have had the time that person out in real time. Mr. Todd, they want to call me. They want to say that I'm 400 pounds, 300 pounds. I'm not. I'm not even 250. That's the crazy part. I tell y'all exactly how much I weigh. I weigh 224 pounds that's what I weigh. 224. Now, to be honest with you, I do want to get down to 200 or 190. 190 is like a size. 190 is like a 10 on me. 9, 10 on me. We go down to size 9, 10, 190 on me because I'm already not hippie. See what I'm saying? I'm just thick. My legs are thick. My thighs. You know, I got some glutes back there. All that. Antoine says, stay there. You're fully packaged. Yeah, I'm just thick as shit. Like, my daughter called me. The brat looks huge. Oh, yeah. Well, she bigger than me. Yeah, but you know what? She got a nice shape too now. She got a nice shape. She do. She just got dressed up for a photo shoot. She looked really good. Call Ashley Jones. She's beautiful, y'all. She just, y'all know. But I go to the gym when I see a full-figure black lady. What's up, boo? Huh? Nothing sitting in the car on the live. Yeah, I'm trying to tell them I ain't real big like that. No, you on the iPhone. You're not on the speaker. I'm wondering why would I do you like that? Go to the live and see. You will see me talking. You can't hear you. Because I'm on live on the other phone. I got that phone attached to my phone. Moni, they can't hear you. Go ahead. I mute the thing. Okay, bye. Whatever it is really private. She don't want to. They gorgeous. How is the world's prettiest lady doing? Thank you, James. How I'm doing good. The brat needs to take off. What? The brat needs to take off that baggy clothes and show them curves. She don't want to. You look different as fuck. Almost ain't recognize you. Oh, what? Because I don't have my different. Wait a minute, child. Hold on. Because you done got on my nerves. What you mean I look different? Different how? Because of the burgundy hair? What is it? What's up, PGA Bishop? What you mean I look different as fuck? I mean, I lost a couple of pounds. And I think I told y'all before. If I lose a certain amount of weight, I'm going to be unrecognizable. Y'all going to be like, who the fuck is that? For real, that's how weight loss changes my face. I got a certain type of bone structure. So once my face come down, it just looks completely different. Let me show y'all a picture. You look good. Oh, thank you, boo. Let me show y'all a picture what I look like. I got a picture that I'll show y'all. What I look like when I get damn skinny in the face. Which I don't like, because I'm like, why my face got to change so much? Why my face got to change so much? Some people lose weight and you can't even see it in their face. But honey, what did Lexa say? Hold on for one. I got a photo for y'all real. I'm at work and my break is time. Okay, I don't think you need to lose anything. I do, because my belly is big. I normally rock the lace front. I do rock the lace front. This ain't my hair though. This is like some crochet hair that I put in. But let me show y'all the skinny face shirt. Y'all tell me what y'all think. We got a skinny face shirt. I wasn't really skinny, but I was like, y'all ready for this? Godspeed said, let's see. Y'all ready? Okay. Oh my God. Okay, look at me good right now. Look. I don't like skinny ladies. Okay. Look. Come here. Look at that. Look. That is about 185 pounds. You see the bone in my shoulder? That's what I look like. I think I was 43, 44, 43, 42. You look great in that picture, but I prefer you in the way you look now, Alvin. You still look good. Y'all like to know you look like the same in the face in that pig. Then you got the eating. Y'all, so my face don't look the same, y'all. Or it don't look the same. Look. It's much poofier. So that's my skinny face self at 185 pounds. So, I mean, I'm much older now. That's the shit. It's been 10 years. That photo 10 years old. 10, let me say 43. No, it's older than, it's more like 11, 12 years old. I would have seen you back then. I would have said, let's get you some food. How old you now? Dang, 43, you look 23 in the pic on 35 now. No, I am 55, Antoine. I'm old enough to be your mama. How old are you? I'm 55, my oldest son is 38. No, honey. Real bad. So, yeah, I do want to, I want to lose some weight. I need to because I'm getting older. You 51, okay. No, honey, I'm 55. I'll be 56 November the 4th. The day that we go in to vote to get back control of the House and the Senate. Honey, That's going to be the most powerful birthday of my life. You not ugly 10 years and 209 Pop Tarts. What that mean? Okay, I see that wedding band. This my old wedding band, baby. I'm not married. Some days I put it on. You look different in that pic. Yep. You are old enough to be my outside. Shut up, Mr. Time. So you are going to vote? Yes. You're not going to vote? Mr. Time, how old are you? So you're not going to vote? You're so damn gorgeous for 55. Thank you, boo. You steal that wig. No, this is not a wig. What's up, alimony? And what's up? We ate just enough lunch, y'all. Ooh, child. Are y'all like me? Like, y'all don't get stuffed in the summertime? That's your hair? No, it's not. It's crochet hair. Thank you, Cherish Brown. I appreciate that. Y'all so sweet. It's crochet hair. Personally, vanguarding a revolution sounds much cooler than voting. I know that's right. But, I mean, we can do both. I'm 15 and going to vote for Trump. You over here trying to start some shit. That's what you're trying to do. Why not just have the ring appraised? I don't know. I get attached to people and things, and the ring is just a reminder. Guess what the ring reminds me of? Guess what the ring reminds me of? The ring reminds me of a time where I didn't know myself the way that I know myself now. It's all about me. It's all about me. Me knowing myself, and I appreciate that I've gotten to know that, that I've gotten to do that. She still love him. I care for him as a person. I'm not in love with my ex-husband. Doreen reminds you of him. Who is Doreen? Of a time when you didn't know yourself. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. It's a reminder every day when I look at it and I say, wow, because that Cheryl that married Kurt Grabowski, she doesn't even exist anymore. Like, that was a whole nother me. This person that I am now is not the woman that married my ex-husband at all. And he will tell you that. It reminds you of another version of yourself. Absolutely. Okay, you're single. If you don't have a man, next time on this chat, get prepared for some serious flirting. Good day. Is Doreen meant to be the ring? Oh, Doreen like the ring. I don't know. No. It's just, I don't know. It just reminds me of that time in my life. And a lot of people tell me, say, Cheryl, you need to write. Like, I got some people say, when are you, like, girl, I would buy your books. When are you going to write? Like, if I invited you to my house and we sat across from each other and I cooked us some food, some good food, and we just eating and talking, you probably, it would be like reading a book. I'm serious. Every time you look at that ring, you think of, damn, that man got away. No, that is not what Kurt was. No good. No. I'm not going to say Kurt was no good, because that's not true, right? Yeah, I just didn't know myself, He wasn't my guy. We learned a lot from each other. We learned a lot. He learned a lot from me. I learned a lot from him. We had a decent marriage. It wasn't the worst marriage. Glad to be here. They had their thing. Yeah, it wasn't the worst marriage in the world. I promise to God it wasn't. There was just, I didn't know myself. I just bring it back to that. Watching from a village in eastern Cameroon. I really appreciate, by the way, I'm single. Okay. Sometimes two people just grow apart and become incompatible. Yes. Yeah. What's up, Brim 5? We did. What's up, Poopy Pie? Um, Now, I have a live on my channel when me and Kurt broke up, when I was at Other Cheryl, and when I sat at that table eating that Whopper, and I was talking about, oh my bad, Kurt. Yeah, he wasn't bad. Ever thought of dating again? I do think of it. I do think of it. I'm not against it. I've gotten to that point, but that person that sat at that table and the way that I viewed our breakup and the way that I viewed our relationship and the way that I viewed him, it's just crazy. Maybe we should watch it together. Maybe I should go into the YouTube app, pull it back up to the front and premiere it as a video and we watch it together. Yeah, oh God, I got a lot. Like I do commentary or I react to my own video. And then I give you the adult Cheryl, the healed Cheryl, the new and revised version of Cheryl, and I critique my own video and tell you, oh my God, because we could very much do that. Your old man left you. I knew he would. Ever thought of dating again? Yes. You're now the best version of yourself and you still need love. Absolutely. And I do have love. I have the best kind of love. Whether or not I find somebody to love, the love outside of myself, because the love that I found really was me. That's the best one. I just told myself, I was in the restaurant and I was holding my tripod and the phone, and I'm looking up at the menu because it's really high. The ceiling is really high and it's way up there, and I'm looking up at the ceiling and everything, and I don't have anybody here with me, and there are lots of couples in there. And then I just reminded myself in my mind, you know, it's almost like I speak to my subconscious and I say, girl, I love you. I got you. When we get this money, we're gonna go somewhere really beautiful, and I'm just gonna, it's almost like I'm taking myself. It's almost like, it's the weirdest thing. It's almost like now I'm courting myself. You know what I'm saying? And also, whatever I want, like the self or myself, however you want to say it, then I'm going to buy it for me. And inside of myself, it really kind of feels strange because it's almost like it's two people, but it's me. I don't know if that's too much. I don't know. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, okay? As sadly as you should be with somebody else. But it's not sad. Being happy and single is better than being unhappy and in a relationship. I'm telling you, y'all, that is not good. I'm so happy for Kurt. You know, he is so happy now. He is happy now. We all need to love ourselves and our partners to see our true self. He is happy now. You had kids with Kurt? No. We both had adult children when we met. So I was, just like I showed y'all in the photo, that's during the time that I met Kurt and got married. So I was about 42. So in my opinion, too old to have kids. And just imagine if I would have had a kid and we were co-parenting. Now as old as, we didn't want that. He definitely didn't want no more kids. And I didn't either. And since then, he has 2 new grandchildren by his son. And his son had those children with a black woman. So now he has biracial grandkids. How do you make it with nobody? Isn't that now I take that question very serious, because there would have been a time in my life where that would have really freaked me the fuck out, right? Because I'm gonna have me somebody, but I've been on a journey. So how do I do it? I do it by really understanding that those broken relationships and the people that I chose were on a deeper level, those people were a reflection of my own self. Do you see what I'm saying? So I kind of chose those people from my broken places that actually led back to my childhood. So you say, sure, what the fuck that got to do with your childhood? Okay, let me just tell you, just in case you didn't know. Your relationship that you had with your mom and dad creates the foundation or the blueprint for your romantic relationships in the future. And for example, so let me just show you what I mean by that. So if me and my father sat in the house and we watched television together, and that would be the measure of our relationship, that there would be no father and daughter conversations, like where I can never remember him sitting and talking to me about anything, or we didn't go do ice cream together or anything. So my father was, check this out, oh my God, this is so good, somebody need to catch this real bad. My father is what you call, what's up, Ashley Monet? And you can still have a strong community and support network without a relationship. Absolutely. What's up, Winston? My father was what you call emotionally unavailable. And guess who Cheryl Grabowski has been dating and loving my whole life? Guess what I chose? Guess what I chose? I chose emotionally unavailable partners. And guess what my argument, well, guess what my whole thing was with those wonderful men that I chose? I don't think they love me. I would say that was at the end of the thing. I don't think they love me. They don't do anything with me. If you go back to that video with that Whopper, you'll hear what I said. They don't, I want somebody I could just go to Walmart with in the mornings. I just want somebody who we're friends and we do things together. I don't want my husband over there, and I don't want to be over there with my friends. I could go with my friends, but I want my husband to be my friend too. But I never had that in my entire life. My husband was my dad. All my husbands, the two, and the people that we dated were all my dads. They were all daddy. We seek out the familiar because it feels safe, and our brain wants to find a way to change the ending, even if it's irrational. Yes, but listen, this is a thing, Fantasia. Lose to win, Fantasia. This thing, what's up, Tiffany? This thing is unconscious. It's not conscious. I did not make these connections. I had to hire a life coach and learn about childhood trauma, emotion work before I could connect the dots. I didn't know that I was recreating my childhood dynamic over and over. And guess what? This is what I want to tell y'all. Guess what? This is so good. Most people never get out of that loop. I am not most people. So that's why I want to take myself shopping. That's why I want to love on myself, because I'm fucking proud of Cheryl for the first time. It's been a journey. We don't even realize it. It's how subconscious tries to heal the past wounds. Winston, Poopy Pie, yes, because now subconscious is trying to fix the situation between me and my dad, and I choose my dad over and over and over. Thank you so much, Flock. I'm proud of me too for pushing through. So I'm in love for the first time with me. Other than my children, I love my kids, but I say this, for the first time, I love myself, finally. So this is the path and the journey that I'm on. Now I might say next week, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, now I can bring somebody else in that I feel like that can reciprocate the type of love that I've found. And then I can give the love, because until you find it, you really can't give it. To give the love that I have developed and receive it from somebody. Yeah. Self-love is the best love ever. Yes. Start here for biblical truth, Pastor Gino Jenkins. Being able to love yourself unconditionally is the best thing you can learn. And I learned this thing, and I will spend the rest of my life helping other people to learn it too. A lot of people don't love themselves, but they don't know that. They don't know that. Good afternoon, lovely. How you doing today? I'm doing good today. Today is a good day. Too many people are too hard on themselves or think they're unworthy of the same care. Let's deal with that word, because that word has everything to do with my psychological thing too, the unworthiness. That's why parenting, oh my God, parenting, you got to have a skill set. But we don't want to raise narcissists. We don't want to raise narcissists, but we do want to help our children and young people to be healthy, to have a healthy relationship to themselves. They'd extend grace and compassion to an acquaintance, but not themselves. That's the empath. That's our issue. That is our condition. That is what we do. We were conditioned, but I just want to let y'all know that the empath does not make themselves an empath. That is a job that have been given to a child when they were younger to emotionally regulate the parent. A parent who had a problem with emotional regulation. And not only that, after that child learns how to regulate that parent, the parent goes on for that child to regulate a room. The siblings, to regulate them, to come and make everything better. And then they go out into their lives, to their jobs, to their friends. They're the person you called at 3 o'clock in the morning. They're that person who understands. They are that person that always gives. They're that person, that empath. Yeah, we got to talk about that real good one day. What's up, Nick? Rick Rising said, OMG, yes. It is so terrible. And a lot of times, let me tell y'all something about this too. A lot of empaths leave this world unhealed and not being able to love themselves. All right. OCD is rampant in the churches too. Yes. So since Kurt's son was grown when you met Kurt, real question, were you more attracted to Kurt's son? No. Now, PGA Bishop, what is going on? What kind of question is that? That's just like asking, when Kurt met me and then he finally saw Monet, was he more attracted to her? No. Bishop, you drunk. What is going on? There's a lot of people coming to this restaurant, but we got to get the moving, honey. When you become grown, these kids look like kids, even if they're legally adults, period, okay? Not attracted to Derek. All right, put this thing in reverse. Turn these lights out. And let us proceed. I don't know if y'all gonna stand up right there or not. I don't know. When you become the fuck... Bishop, what is wrong with you? You tripping today. What's that? Kurt was, I don't know what you're talking about. Kurt is a nice looking white man. He a nice looking white guy. He handsome. I'm gonna show y'all a photo of me and him I found it not too long ago. I found it that, and again, when I looking at the photo, I'm just self-reflecting. It just made me self-reflect because I'm just like, oh my God, what a time! What was going on? How was I feeling? What was I thinking? What was I going through? Was I satisfied in the marriage at the time? And I wasn't satisfied because the problem was I didn't know how to love myself. I need to. This chair is up too high. What's up, Josie Boo? Oh wow, honey, we could talk about. I know I can. We could talk about childhood stuff all day and all night, baby. And a lot of us, a lot of us say, let's come off the tripod. All right, let's get off the tripod because we might not be able to do that. Let's. Let me go over here. Hold on, y'all. We do that. I don't like that angle, girl, but that's about the only way we're going to be able to. Yeah, we can't do that. We can talk about childhood all day and night. And the things that we learn from childhood is very much with us today. It affects all of our relationships, romantic, the way we raise our children, the way we deal with our friends, how we show up on our job. It has everything to do with it because, see, there are different ways to learn, right? You can learn by your teacher or your parents sitting down saying, okay, this is how you do ABC 1, 2, 3 learning. That's how we learn, right? And then they do that thing once a week, every week for 5 years, and we learn. There's another way of learning, the way of observing and feeling. My expertise comes in with the feeling side. What did I learn to feel as a child? How does that affect me to this day? Being what they call a sensitive person, which really means that I'm very empathic, and as a lot of y'all are too, that you feel things. You come into a room and you can tell what's going on with the people that's in the room. I felt like, yeah, all of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that comes from the childhood, y'all. I know a lot of times we be wanting to, say, Cheryl, come on now. We grown. People say that all the time. Oh, we grown. Yeah, but your subconscious doesn't have an age on it. It doesn't age. Subconscious doesn't age unless you age it. You got to know what to do with it. Time doesn't exist in the subconscious. What you mean? If it happened when you were 5 years old and it traumatized you, or you were strongly impacted by it, it's happening now. It's showing up when you deal with your friends. Like, what you mean? You cannot. You can be 75 or 92 and be dealing with something from your childhood, and you say, well, how you dealing with it, Cheryl? That person said, no, I ain't dealing with that, because that person that did that been gone. You know how we talk. That person that did that been gone, Cheryl. I done gotten married. I've been married 30 years. I retired, and I've traveled all over the world. Okay, that don't mean nothing. What does that mean? If you don't know how to reprogram, that's a good word, your subconscious, then it ain't gonna change. It's gonna be like that forever. I'm a therapist. Said to deal with my childhood trauma, I had to write a letter to that little girl. That was a starting part for me. That's how I was just telling you, Tiffany, life lessons. Were you here already? Were you here about 5 minutes ago? when I was saying that I done fell in love with me for the first time, realizing that I didn't get, and I'm not demonizing my mom and my daddy. I just want y'all. Now, when I first started talking about things like this, I did because I was angry. I'm not angry anymore. I've done emotion work. I'm dealing with my feelings, but um, yeah. You said you wrote a letter. I did too. I journaled and all of that stuff. I did all that. Now I'm present. I don't feel so much. My inner child is not upset anymore. I've dealt with those emotions, right? So now what I'm doing now is I'm starting to love me and to do wonderful things, especially like my children are grown now. It's such a beautiful time, y'all. It's such a beautiful time. This is happening at such a special time, and I hope it happens like this for you. Do your work. Do your work. Work on you. There's nothing else better to do. And for men and women, I don't care if it's a man. Men need to sometimes get along and feel your feelings. Oh God. We've taught men for so many years that they ain't supposed to feel their feelings. They're human beings. Men got feelings too. Y'all got traumas too. Y'all got stuff, feelings and emotions too that need to get out of there, because y'all are our men. Y'all are boyfriends. Y'all are husbands. Y'all are our uncles, our fathers, our grandfathers. We need y'all to heal too. That's what's going on in this world. So anyway, I'm just loving myself because that inner child thing, like I said, I see myself as two. I see myself as two. But then sometimes I don't see myself as two, which is good because I'm coming closer to integrating that subconscious, young, underdeveloped programming into the full grown adult person who knows my self-worth, who loves myself, who can regulate myself, be here for myself, and then use that in my life with others who know how to do it. Now, for the ones who do not, access is denied. Josie, right? I forgive my parents and love on me and my mom more. Yes. Yes, I'm not angry no more. She had a right to pick her favorite. Oh, no, no, she didn't, Josie. I was no law or rule who you love. No, Josie, no. No, ma'am. She had no right to choose her favorite. No. Um, so hey, she had a favorite. Well, I just want to say this. In a narcissistic family dynamic, the narcissistic parent always chooses what they call a golden child, which is a narcissist too. This is the person who will carry those narcissistic traits that they learn from their mom or their dad. Most of the time, well, it could be either or, but this is the trait that they learn. So the narcissistic mother, or the mother who is a narcissist, not that she's narcissistic, she's got NPD. She chooses what they call a golden child. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to have a favorite out of your children. Now, you can have one child that maybe your connection is different, maybe because of your zodiac sign, or that child reminds you of yourself or something like that. But your other children should not be feeling like that you don't love them and you just, that child is your favorite. That is not good. That's what happens in a lot of times in our black families and white families too. And we don't realize what that is. Let me ask you a question, Josie, because I haven't read any comment beyond that one that you just made. Did she triangulate, meaning did she kind of pit you and your sister against each other? Was there anything like that going on in your home that you can remember, that you could think of? Did she do that? Yes, I'm not angry no more. Okay. I'm just wondering, y'all, because are y'all back? Because every time I go by some trees, they get to roaming real bad. Did she triangulate you and your sibling? Y'all need to do some research on that. Go look up the narcissistic family dynamic, and you gonna go find a model, or you gonna go, and it's going, and if you, once you start seeing it in people and seeing it in families, it's gonna be easy to pinpoint. I'm telling you, all narcissists, I'm telling you, they gonna pick one child to, they indoctrinate everybody. They indoctrinate everybody in family. And that's another thing about the narcissist. That's another thing. You keep these family secrets at this house. You don't tell nobody our business. Even if you get abused up in here, that, oh my God, it's so crazy. And this is how they've been rolling for the whole damn time. They don't know they narcissists, y'all. They don't know it. But anyway, so yeah, when I first showed up on YouTube, I told everybody. I didn't even know what I was doing. It wasn't like somebody was telling me to go to my YouTube channel and tell my story. Nobody told me how to do this. This was all instinct. Oh my God. Nobody told me how to do it. It was all instinct. My name is Cheryl Grabowski. I've suffered narcissistic abuse. I come from a narcissistic family. I myself have narcissistic traits. Me and my children are recovering from narcissistic abuse, which it takes lots of years to recover from living in an environment where it lacks empathy. Takes a long fucking time to heal from it. That's the start of the Grabowski channel. That's it. That's the start of it. When I spoke that out loud, my family lost their mind. Because when you start healing, you do not ask for permission to heal. You don't ask for it. When you are the truth teller, and I didn't just start doing that, I've been the damn truth teller in my family. Oh my God. My mama gas lit the shit out of me because I was spiritual, I was intuitive, I had good morals and values. I was mean as hell because my mama was mean, and I had to be mean too, because y'all ain't gonna just do what y'all want to do to me up in here. You ain't gonna just do what you want to do to me up in here. But my mama gaslit the shit out of me. She had to, though, because mama girl, she already knew about my YouTube, y'all. So she passed away, and I messed around one day and uploaded a damn video that I didn't mean to upload. I did the video, but I was holding the video because I went back and watched it after I did it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to, I don't know, this is going, if I put this out there, it's too much truth that might hurt mama. I don't want to hurt her on purpose. I'm just telling my story. But anyway, I uploaded the damn video, and people were commenting and saying things, and I was like, why is they saying that? What did I put on YouTube would make them respond like that? And when I went, and then it hit me, you must have mistakenly and uploaded that damn video. And honey, when I went up there, baby, she had already seen it because she was watching my channel. And I went to her and I said, I got to tell you something. And she said, what is it? I said, I uploaded a video. She said, well, what did you say? She ain't told me that she's seen it already. She said, what did you say? I said, well, I was just talking about, growing up and, the childhood, some of the things from childhood. She said, well, what did you say? Like what? What did you say? I said, I ain't say too much. I was just trying to chicken shit out of it. I really was. This was at the very, very beginning. And so eventually she said to me, you wouldn't do what you're doing to just hurt your family, would you? Talk about me and in the family, would you? And I said, oh no, because that wasn't my intention. It wasn't my intention, y'all. I'm serious. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to pull over. I can read y'all comments. Give me about 3 more minutes, and I can park the car, and then we'll have like 20 minutes talk. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I was scared. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was shitting around, a little scared a little bit, because in order for you to tell your story, people are going to be hurt. In order for you to heal, people are going to be hurt, because it's your opinion, your perspective. It's the way that you experience things and what you felt in your body. Everybody's damn body ain't the same. Your family members and your siblings be quick to say, no, it didn't happen like that. No, it didn't happen like that. For them, you are not me. I am not you. I am not you. I don't feel what you feel. I feel something different. I'm not you. You're not me. Did you get a whooping? Did I get? No, this happened when I was I was too old to get a damn whooping. No, this didn't happen in my childhood. This happened not too long. Kurt, phone number. I need a new fishing. Kurt don't like to fish no more. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna read some more comments. I'm parked the car in 1 minute. Let me get on through here. 1 minute. No, Kurt don't fish no more. He just be chilling. I just saw him at Ashlyn's graduation. She graduated, my granddaughter, she graduated 5th grade, and he came and gave her a gift and showed up, and, big old hug and love and support. He was there when she was born. Kurt is not an awful person. He's just not my guy. Tiffany Life Lesson says, I remember when you told your story. Really, Tiffany? See, I knew there, some people that's around that heard the story from the beginning. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. First of all, I say this. I encourage every last one of you guys to tell your story. I'm an advocate for it. I can't help it. I feel like it's a good thing. But let me just warn you, though. There will be lots of ripples from it. There will be lots of ripples from it. And some people are going to be hurt. But it's important that you heal. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Let's got to do that. And let me choose a background. Let's choose. What's that? Oh, that's Ashley and them at the pool. I need to choose a photo or something. Oh, that one. All right. That's Ashley's birthday cake. All right. So I encourage you guys to tell your story, and to heal. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about when you need to be healing. You can't worry about everybody's feelings. You can't worry about that. They'll be all right. They will be okay. It caused so many ripples in my family. I'm talking about for my mama, but I will go ahead and speak for my mother though. Um, my mama was not a horrible person. She had some horrible ways, but she wasn't a horrible person. She helped me out when nobody else would. Okay? But she happens to be the person in my life that caused me the most damage. It was my mama. And it also was my father too. It was both of them. It was both because they were very dysfunctional. They were very, 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 very dysfunctional, guys. They didn't know it. They didn't know it. They were just in survival mode. So I answered your question, but I will wait for you. Okay. Why can't okay. Yes, I remember when was hurting, driving, crying. You went through a lot. Oh my God. When was I driving and crying, girl? Let's see. Let's go back. Tiffany, was this right after you lost your mom or right before she died and you thought you was healing for you, but your family didn't like it? Oh, it was right after mama died. It was right after she died. It was terrible. Yes, I discovered the family dynamics living with the golden child. What an enlightening wake-up call. Oh, yes. All narcissists have a golden child, I'm telling you. She told the doctor she had one child, but we all grew up in... Oh, girl. Now, I know damn... What? Oh, yeah, that's something really... Oh, Josie. Oh, yeah, that's something really wrong with that, honey. See, we already know that the African American... we as African Americans, we never paid much attention to our mental health. Y'all know that's new for us, right? Our healing, we do the little counseling at school, little marital counseling type stuff and all kind of stuff like that. But we've not really paid attention. We're not really knowledgeable on what mental health really is. You know what I'm saying? When I got into this, I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I got into this sector on YouTube, when I got into Beloved's comment section sector, because a lot of these people that we all know, that's where it come from, including Beloved and some of the things that we've learned from her life. But especially some of these other people, when I saw these folks and listened to these people and their stories and saw the stuff that they were doing, I was like, oh my God, there's so much mental illness here. They don't realize that they are mentally ill. And my thing is, I'm mentally ill. I've had, meaning that my mental illness, meaning that my psychological space was not good all the time. Sometimes I was well, sometimes I wasn't. Whether or not I'm dealing with anxiety, whether or not I'm dealing with depression, whether or not I got inner child issues, all of that is got to do with your mental health. So sometimes you go to the doctor tell you don't eat this, don't eat that, don't do this, don't do that. Then you follow what he says sometimes and you go back to being your regular self. You know what I'm saying? Or he might give you a little something like a supplement, and then you're like, oh, them aches and pains I've been feeling, they're gone. And so the situation is addressed. You see what I'm saying? But it's the same way with mental health, but we don't know that. Men are, what? I really believe it's cause that one child had the man she loved the most because we got different dads. Could have been. But as a mother, you're hurting your children when you do that. And this pain that your children experience will last for a long time. But we don't know that. You see what I'm saying? But if she was empathetic enough, she would have known not to do that. So yeah, that's a bad thing, Josie. How do you really? You said you've gotten over it. Do you have any resentment towards your sibling? Because that can make you feel the type of ways about your sibling. You know? Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Somebody keep calling me from this damn number. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me say, men are not this open about feelings until social media took off. Well, listen, Northern Memphis 48, men don't realize that they have a range of emotions too. They have processed emotions too. That they're not supposed to hide and suppress their feelings because people call them sissies and stuff. Child, we done a lot of damage. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. Y'all have a wonderful day. I hope y'all enjoyed this live stream. It was great, 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 great for me. I think it was great, great, super great. She's 83 and depend on me for everything. Who? Your mama. My sister moved on and married and told me to get mom because mom can't come with her and her husband. Ooh. Is your sister let me ask you, Josie, do you know what an empath is, and do you consider yourself one? Sometimes people say that because they don't want people knowing about how many kids they have. Okay. So the sister who was a golden child said to the mother, you can't come stay with me. And she left and went on with her husband. Ooh. The parents find out at the end. The sister who was her favorite. Yeah. Yeah. My sister too. Mama said at the end, she said, she's seen it too late. I done been through so much with my sister with her covert hatred. She's literally running a smear campaign now. She's been doing it for a long time. But mama saw it late. She saw it too late. And on the end, her mask, in the way that I describe it, her mask cracked. My sister's mask was slipping, but she let it slip. I think she wanted mama to know that you can go ahead and die now. See. And my mama realized it too, but it was, I swear, it was on the end. She couldn't see my sister for what she really was. Sniper said, sure, you're a real one. I know it. My sister and her covert hatred. And there's a thing about a person like me and maybe a person like you, right? You know who cares for you and who don't. You know. You can feel it. You know who is genuine and who is not. Just like I said, my mother gaslit the shit out of me. Number one, because I was very intuitive as a child. Very. And number two, I had sense that a lot of children shouldn't have at my age. And so I found out what that was. I found out that it was, number one, it was the emotional intelligence, and then number two, it was the psychological power that I had. Those two things go together. And school didn't teach me this either. This has nothing to do with school. Has nothing to do with school. It's just how you're born. And so I was that type of child, and my mama did a lot of lying and gaslighting. She did, but she was okay person. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to her and her shit that she wanted to do, well, she did a lot of shit. And she told us young, you don't tell my business. You don't need to tell my business to your daddy. You know what I'm saying? She taught us young how to lie to grown people. So, but when it came to me, she had to do more than that. She had to gaslight me. And she gaslit the shit out of me. And she taught me in a way to not trust myself. So the gift that I had was kind of smothered. And now she would send me into the world to be gaslit by others. And I couldn't trust my intuition because she raised me to not trust it. To listen to what she said because she was covering her own tracks. Do you not see that the relationship that you have with a parent is, you're going to go from that, and this will be your model for how you deal with lovers and friends. What's up, sunshine? How you doing? So it was the gaslight. She gaslit the shit out of me. And I could say too that I've dealt with some serious gaslighters. But guess what? Not now. I'm an empath that is not to be fucked with. You understand me? And if I'm going to trust any goddamn body, it's going to be me. Whatever my internal GPS shows me or tells me, it is motherfucking fact. I'm going to trust me first. Because when I look back over my entire life, I never was wrong. I was always right. My sister is a covert narcissist who wanted me to deal with her hatred and not say anything about it. And when I called her out on it, she hated me more, but I don't care. Because I want her to know that I know that you hate me and I don't give a fuck. What you say? Let me go back to it. Oh, I love my sister. I'm not mad. This us in a hard disease to take care of. Me still wanting love from mom, and now she don't know me. Her dementia is bad. I love my sister too, but I'm not gonna lie about who she is. I'm not gonna cover it. I'm not gonna deny, and I'm not gonna make light of it, and I'm not gonna change it into something that it's not. I know for sure that my sister hates me. I don't care what she says out of her mouth. I don't care. It's not real. So me and you might be different. Your sister might not be the golden child. She may not be a narcissist. My sister is. I got my whole life to prove that she is that. A narcissist is someone who shows a consistent pattern of self-centered behavior. I'm talking about, ooh, baby, real bad. A type of selfishness that would startle everybody on the line, but I'm done with that. I'm not going to talk about her no more. I don't even want to talk about it no more because it ain't going to be fixed. This is the thing about people don't understand. When you dealing with these kind of dynamics, there is no fix for it. You know, the thing is, a lot of times when it comes to religion, people think, and I always tell y'all, people put too much stock in the idea of forgiveness. It's not a real thing. Because whether you forgive the narcissist or not, you should never change your boundaries. They should never have access into your life, because if they come back in there, they're only going to do what they've always done. Whether that narcissist is a parent, a sister, or a lover, or a child. Some people have children that are narcissists. I talked to a lady this morning. She said her son strangled her damn near to death. She saw spots started coming up in her eyes, and the only thing she could think to do, she said her son, damn near 6 feet tall, 300 pounds, the only thing she could think to do was kick him in his 2 round oranges down there. And that's how he let her go. Strangled the shit out of her. So my thing is, what, you want to be a statistic? Do you want to believe people's theology? Or do you want to survive and live your life out? Because sons unalive mothers. They do. Certain ones. They will send their mother into eternity. They will unalive you. Certain ones. So if your son has put his hands around your neck, what else does he have to do? My daughter showed me a video today of one of her friends where her husband took a powwow. The video, where the video was in the home, you could see the hallway. You could see part of the kitchen where he ran in there to get the powwow. And then the door of the garage was open so you could hear everything that was in the garage. And you heard him tear down the door to get into the house. I mean, rip the door apart. Now, there he's in the hallway. You could see him in the hallway. Then he goes behind the wall, but then he shows up in the kitchen part. But there's a big opening through that kitchen part, and you see him reach for the holster and take that powwow out. He went to that garage, unloaded his gun, came back through that hallway, through the kitchen, put more bullets in it, went back and shot it up again. Now, the police got him in some kind of fucking way. Her or those children didn't get hit, but the girl that was upstairs who came down, she was grazed by one of the bullets. That's it. Now, she is to never, the wife, she is to never communicate, write notes, read a letter. She is never to deal with that man again in any kind of goddamn capacity. Never. If somebody tells her that she need to forgive them, then she need to tell them to go straight to hell. Do not ever trust him again, because he done already showed you got your one miracle. You don't know the next time whether or not he'll come and unalive all of y'all's children, hers and his, and then get you. Stop it. Y'all stop this. A narcissist is a narcissist. Like I keep telling y'all, and especially for religious people, I love to tell them this. Did God forgive Lucifer or not? I asked y'all a question. Did he forgive him or no? No, he didn't. So why do you keep on forgiving the narcissist? Why do you keep doing this? Leave them people alone. Don't worry about forgiveness. Forgiveness shouldn't even be spoken. For somebody who tried to take your life, don't have no conversation about a forgiveness. Put your boundaries up. Keep moving. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. I got to go. What time? I got 1 minute. Forgiveness is a process. We're not worried about that. We're worried about safety and self-preservation. But anyway, I'll see y'all when I get off work. Bye, guys.